What's up, guys? This is Webby back again for your SmackDown live review for August 29th, 2017. You know, what is Road Dogg thinking? I would love to be behind the scenes in the creative meetings when they're putting this entire show together. I would love to be there because some of what happened tonight on SmackDown was just terrible. I mean, absolutely cringe worthy. Not all of it. Not all of it. But some of it. For instance, the AJ Styles Open Challenge. Now, I am all in favor of AJ Styles having an open challenge on SmackDown. All in favor of it. But if you're going to have him come out there and beat people like 10, Ty Dillinger, that quick, what's the point in having an open challenge? And then have Baron Corbin flopping around, running around the ring, costing Ty Dillinger the match, and then getting in the ring, and then getting hit by AJ Styles. And that, if you're going to have that, what's the point in having the open challenge? I realize that you are setting up the rivalry between Baron Corbin and AJ Styles, but just set up the rivalry and move on with that and forget about the open challenge. Irritating when WWE books this kind of crap. Brian James, Road Dogg, you could have booked us a decent contest between Ty Dillinger and AJ Styles tonight. Instead, we got this mumbo jumbo junk between AJ Styles, Ty Dillinger, and Baron Corbin that lasted a matter of like a minute and a half. If that. Could have been so much better on SmackDown tonight. Another thing that I'm still trying to figure out here, and that is how the mighty has fallen on Sami Zayn. How he has went from Monday Night Raw over to SmackDown, and he's doing less and worse off than he did on Raw. On SmackDown, he promotes KFC and things like that, and now he is losing to Aiden English. Really? Aiden English? I don't care if they are booking it that way because Kevin Owens is upset and he rips the shirt off the referee. You are treating the fans like they don't know the rules of the WWE. Because the rules of the WWE, Aiden English should have been disqualified. As soon as Kevin Owens put his hands on the referee, the bell should have rang and Sami Zayn should have been the winner. Instead, Aiden English is victorious because Kevin Owens is the referee. Makes no sense, except that Kevin Owens is upset. Ugh. Jinder Mahal. The WWE champion. Starts the show off irritated, disgusted about last week, about how he was degraded last week, about how Shinsuke Nakamura got his hands on him and everything, and he needs to be respected more than what he's been respected as a WWE champion, so on and so forth. The same stuff we've been hearing at Jinder Mahal for quite some time now. And then the Zayn brothers decided that they wanted to kiss the feet of Jinder Mahal tonight. Thankfully, Shinsuke Nakamura interrupted this, because if not, I was going to vomit all over this segment. All over this opening segment. I mean, this is what the creative has for the beginning of SmackDown to build up to the main event of their show tonight. Shinsuke Nakamura interrupting the Zayn brothers, kissing the feet of the modern day Maharaja Jinder Mahal. This is what they have. And then Nakamura gets beat up. Orton comes out. He gets beat up by Rusev. And Rusev and Mahal are standing tall. I get it. The heel's standing tall at the start of the show, leading into the main event. But kissing Mahal's feet. You are not entertaining us wrestling fans with that. Vinnie Mac, Road Dogg, Michael Hayes can do so much better with that. Kevin Dunn. One thing I did hear tonight that was a positive, since how everything I've said tonight has been absolutely negative, was that Rusev wants a shot at the WWE Championship. He wants a shot at the title. Hopefully, they would build him up good enough to get a shot at the title. He hasn't proven anybody that he deserves it, but build him up enough first. So that would be a good thing for him. Get him out of the gutter. Another good thing that happened tonight was Shelton Benjamin made his debut with Chad Gable. Good tag team. Can see Shelton Benjamin really helping Chad Gable out, because without Shelton Benjamin and without a tag team, WWE is not going to do anything with Chad Gable. I mean, they're not. Hate saying that. He'll put on good matches, but it's not like they're going to push him up or anything. So hopefully with Shelton Benjamin on his side, they'll get tag team championship gold. Shelton Benjamin did look pretty good for his first match back in the WWE in quite some time. They defeat the Ascension tonight on SmackDown Live. Kevin Owens, once again, irritated at Shane O'Mac because of what happened last week with the special guest referee, saying that Shane O'Mac's going to come out and interrupt him and steal the spotlight and all that stuff. And Shane McMahon took his match away last week because he became the special guest referee when Baron Corbin walked out and cost him the match. Shane McMahon therefore said, you know what? You need to stop being a crybaby. Your referee walked out. I had to take over. It was a big time quality matchup. When in reality, Shane McMahon, it was nothing more than a matchup we had seen 100,000 times. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. Nothing we hadn't seen before. The only difference was we had Baron Corbin for a special guest referee, and we knew who was going to win, AJ Styles. And we knew that you was going to get in the way somehow. Because we know that Shane McMahon and Kevin Owens, the rumored leading into the Survivor Series, which that looks like where it's headed. The 5-on-5 traditional matchup. Huge rumor. If it happens, hopefully that puts on a good matchup. But all this promo tonight led up to Shane McMahon telling Kevin Owens to jump out of the ring, get out of the ring. Aiden English has a match with Sami Zayn, which I've already talked about how cringe that match was. And then after the matchup, Kevin Owens ran out and left the building, and Shane McMahon followed him. Tamina had a squash match. She is now led by Lana. Whatever keeps Lana out of the squared circle, I am happy. Lana sucked as a wrestler. It's not her fault. WWE didn't give her much time to really prepare to be a wrestler. But whatever keeps Lana out, I'm happy with. And if this builds Tamina up to be like this monster heel woman in the division, I'm all for it. So, hopefully it goes somewhere on SmackDown. The Usos versus the New Day. The winner picks the stipulation for the tag team championship matchup. Usos victorious. Now, why in the world? I have nothing wrong with them facing each other again. However, why are you giving this away on SmackDown again? I hate it when WWE does this. They could do something besides a match. They could do something besides a match to get this across so the Usos could make the stipulation. Instead, we have another tag team encounter, and the Usos win by holding the tights. They said, even though you could clearly tell on television that he did not hold the tights. And there you go. Did we find out what the stipulation was? No, we did not. I understand why. Because Raw still has a pay-per-view. They're not going to try to oversee Raw's big pay-per-view they have coming up, No Mercy. So, Usos defeat the New Day tonight. And in the main event, Shinsuke Nakamura, Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal and Rusev. No brainer who's going to win this contest. No brainer. Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton. Question was, could Shinsuke Nakamura and Randy Orton coexist? Since how next week they will be facing each other to determine the number one contender for the WWE Championship. And that is, yes, they did coexist until the very end of the night, because Nakamura ate an RKO out of nowhere. Good contest. You know, I really am getting tired though of Shinsuke Nakamura getting treated like every single other person on the roster, because he's not like everybody else. He is his own character. He is special. The entrance, the his aura, how he carries himself in the ring, just everything about his style is great. And WWE diminishes that with how they treat him on the main roster. Tonight was a perfect example of that. The RKO out of nowhere, the getting manhandled and destroyed at the beginning of SmackDown. Really need to change things for Nakamura. Really do. Hopefully he wins next week on SmackDown Live. We will all find out. And that was SmackDown tonight. Not a very good show. Not a very good show. If you missed it, don't go back and watch it. Don't. Shelton Benjamin's debut, he did all right. He did all right. The open challenge isn't even worth going back and watching. So, nothing too special or fantastic to watch on SmackDown tonight. Let me know what you're thinking in comments below. Subscribe, Twitter and Facebook at 2007 Webby. Tomorrow, Survivor Series 1992 review. Don't forget to check that out and go back and check everything that you've missed on my channel. Monday Night Raw review last night, along with everything else. Until I see you again, this is Webby, and I will catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.